The Chico and B-Man Show, starring Chico and B-Man.
Welcome, folks. If you just tune in, you're watching the Chico and B-Man Show, and I'm Chico.
I'm B-Man.
We want to thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks.
And I want to thank them for tuning in, but I have a question. And this, somebody I met out on the street asked me this.
Yes.
I didn't know the answer.
Okay, go right ahead.
They wanted, you always do this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they wanted to know why.
Well, it's a long story.
We got time.
Okay. Well, I did a little incarceration time, okay?
Uh-huh.
So.
I mean, you went to prison.
Come on, be politically correct, will you? Anyhow, so, they shackle you on the bus.
Yeah.
And so, you're right on the bus and it jiggles all along, and so you're moving back and forth. So this kept people away, It gave me space because they thought I was nuts because I kept doing it.
Well, I can see where people would give you a little good idea.
That's right.
Yeah. How long was you
I was there
in prison for?
For a short while, but it wasn't a major offense, okay?
Yeah, what was you in there for?
Littering.
Littering?
Yes, not loitering, littering. Yes.
Well, did you learn your lesson?
I did, and so I do this now to remind myself never to do that again, ever.
Well, good for you.
See?
And it does keep people away.
It does.
Because there's nobody over there, and I'm way over here.
So now they know why. Oh, my God, the cat's out of the bag. Oh,
well, I think
boy.
it's good that they, good for you.
Wow.
Do we have anybody who wants to play something?
Oh, I hope so.
Let's bring them out.
My name's Karrie J. Phillips, and I've got wonderful, talented Brett Burwager. And we wrote this song together out at our ranch on Carthage, about 50 miles east of Nashville. And it was inspired by both of us, the bullfrogs, my front porch, and just having a sweet tea summertime evening. And this is what we came up with. Tractor mowing, just taking it slow. Kids splashing in the swimming hole. Country roads playing on the radio. Makes me wanna take a turn back home. One-lane roads and willow trees. Summertime, sweet tea, summertime. Watermelon, ripe on the vine. Grandma's homemade rhubarb pie. Barefoot and butterflies, sunflowers and sunshine that make me want to turn the hands of time. One-lane roads and willow trees, hayfields filling up the breeze, bullfrogs and fireflies coming alive, sleeping dogs and rocking chairs, front porch living without a care, watching a red sunset in a bright blue sky, soaking up sweet tea summertime. A sweet tea summertime. Every time the calendar turns to June, let it take me back to breeze, bullfrogs and fireflies coming alive. Sleeping dogs and rocking chairs, front porch living without a care, watching a red sunset in a bright blue sky, soaking up sweet tea summertime. The sweet tea summertime. The sweet tea summertime. Nothing like a cool glass of sweet tea summertime. Sweet tea summertime. Well, Brett and I are both not from Nashville. Brett's from Pennsylvania, and I'm originally from Canada. We call Nashville our home, but many times we're feeling nostalgic for our things that we remember and our hometowns, and that's what this is inspired by, called Back Home. Rolling the windows down, open the sunroof up, hometown AM stations coming in clear. Cornfields lead the way down a two-lane winding road. The front porch light slowly begins to appear. Well, this song here, this is Scott Barrier, wonderful co-writer of mine, and we've had a lot of fun writing this song. It kind of takes a little twist about a shotgun, but it's really not a shotgun. It's you sitting beside me riding shotgun, honey. Girl, your mama should have never let you out tonight, 'cause you've been buzzing around my man like a horsefly. Waving your pretty black locks put you in my sights. Saw you try to pick up my man for a ride. Well, back off, which way that ride's on mine. I've got shotgun, I'm the only one sitting in his bucket seat. Oh, when he takes a ride, it's him and it's me. You'll be an empty shell lying at my feet. You better run. I've got shotgun. Here's the truth, up to now I've had a slow fuse, sparking my eye for my guy burning in two. Wanna fire back, my heat's packed, if that's what you choose. 'Cause it's gonna be bang, bang, boom, boom. 'Cause my double-barreled attitudes aim right at you. I've got shotgun, I'm the only one sitting in his bucket seat. Oh, when he takes a ride, it's him and it's me. You'll be an empty shell lying at my feet. You better run. Oh, I've got shotgun. Plenty of other girls have come around. I've got no problem shooting them down. I've got shotgun, I'm the only one sitting in his bucket seat. Oh, when he takes a ride, it's him and it's me. He'll be an empty shell lying at my feet. You better run. I've got shotgun. You better run. I've got shotgun.
Welcome back, folks. If you just tune in, you're watching the Chico and B-Man Show, and I'm Chico.
B-Man!
And if you missed the first part, well, you have all found out, the world now knows that you are a
Ex-con.
an ex-con.
For
yeah.
littering.
Yeah.
But that's why I
You did
do
some
this.
You did some time in the big house.
That's right. I do
Yeah.
this, though,
Yeah.
because it was the bus.
Yeah. You have to keep people away. Whenever it works, because, you know,
It did.
yeah, well, good
Yes,
for you.
It did.
Yeah.
But you know, there were some good things that came out of it, okay?
Came out of being in prison?
Yes,
Yeah.
I learned how to play guitar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, it made it out of soap. You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, you got to be creative there. And the warden liked it, so I played for the warden. You know, I got everyone's good side, you know,
Yeah.
so I'd go like this.
Yeah.
You know, but I always had this kind of motion. And
Well, good for you.
You
I'm
know?
glad you learned your skill out there that you use today.
yes,
right?
indeed.
Good for
See?
you. So
So it was good.
good. I'm made it out of soap, huh?
So, yes, you got to use what you got.
Let's bring somebody out here. Let them play some music.
Oh, good.
Put them on a soapbox. You know,
but
let them go and play some music.
Hey everybody, I'm ChicoandBmanShow, and this is my latest release, Where the Pavement Ends. Cowboys and cowgirls can't wait for the weekend. Those homegrown hillbillies working hard through the week. They fill their coolers full of ice-cold beer and load their trucks with their good time gear, 'cause the fun begins where the pavement ends. No stop signs, billboards, street lights shining, no bars on your cell phones. When crickets are singing and mud starts flinging, you know that you're home. It's hard to imagine not going out camping with bonfires and good friends, 'cause the fun begins where the pavement ends. Not everybody's weekend starts at 5 on Friday. Some folks carry the graveyard shift all night. No matter if the sun is coming up or going down, when the time clock punches, everybody's leaving town, 'cause the fun begins where the pavement ends. No stop signs, billboards, street lights shining, no bars on your cell phones. When crickets are singing and mud starts flinging, you know that you're home. It's hard to imagine not going out camping with bonfires and good friends, 'cause the fun begins where the pavement ends. Well, mamas try to teach us not to get down and dirty. They say take those muddy shoes off at the door. But if we're not covered from our head to our boots, we can't go dipping in our birthday suits, 'cause the fun begins where the pavement ends. No stop signs, billboards, street lights shining, no bars on your cell phones. When crickets are singing and mud starts flinging, you know that you're home. It's hard to imagine not going out camping with bonfires and good friends, 'cause the fun begins where the pavement ends. Yeah, the fun begins where the pavement ends. That's right. Where the pavement ends. Well, this next song I want to do for you is a song called Cooler Weather. We've waited all winter bundled up in the bitter cold and the frosty snow. Those itsy bitsy teeny weeny polka dot bikinis have been hanging with the summer clothes. Dust off the cooler, pop it open, and we'll fill her full of ice cold Coke and beer. It's that time of year that's finally here, so grab your gear and park it near the water where the surf disappears. In cooler weather, you can sink your toes in the white sand beaches of the Gulf Coast, while the midsummer sun gives off a hot golden glow. In cooler weather, almost anything goes. It's a flip-flop tank top, a runway show. An igloo in the sand with a cold one in your hand feels better. In cooler weather, with two handles on their sides in blue, green, black, or white, you can see them chilling near the tide. During bonfire stories, they mark the territory of our own piece of paradise. If anybody asks for a drink, we can pass them a cold beer or Mountain Dew. It's our treasure chest, so don't forget to close the deck, or you can bet the mountains on the Coors won't be blue. In cooler weather, you can sink your toes in the white sand beaches of the Gulf Coast, while the midsummer sun gives off a hot golden glow. In cooler weather, almost anything goes. It's a flip-flop tank top runway show. An igloo in the sand with a cold one in your hand feels better. Oh, in cooler weather, yeah, in cooler weather. In cooler weather, you can sink those toes in the white sand beaches of the Gulf Coast, while the midsummer sun gives off a hot golden glow. In cooler weather, almost anything goes. It's a flip-flop tank top runway show. An igloo in the sand with a cold one in your hand, while you're sitting on the beach with your worries out of reach, watching suntan lines and bikinis walking by feels better. Oh, in cooler weather, yeah, in cooler weather. Here's a song called Polaroid Memory. Faded black and whites, hidden deep inside the back of a book on the shelf that no one else knows about. We're right there holding hands, smiling faces, making plans, just you and me. We couldn't wait to run away and see the world outside this rundown town. Back then I couldn't see that these pictures that I'm holding would be as close as we'd ever be. But time has a way of changing everything, turns all your mind and bends into another used to be. Every kiss, every touch, every promise burns so much. Looking back on you and me, the only thing you're guaranteed, that nothing hurts as much as a Polaroid memory. There's the one I took of you at the lake with that fish you hooked. That smile on your face was bigger than any smallmouth that we caught that day. I still hear you laugh every time I drift back into that snapshot from our past. But time has a way of changing everything, turns all your might and bends into another used to be. Every kiss, every touch, every promise burns so much. Looking back on you and me, the only thing you're guaranteed, that nothing hurts as much as a Polaroid memory. The hands of time hold every memory that you let slip away. Old photographs keep ringing back, could have been from yesterday. Time has a way of changing everything, turns all your mind and bends into another used to be. Every kiss, every touch, every promise burns so much. Looking back on you and me, the only thing you're guaranteed, that nothing hurts as much as a Polaroid memory. Thank you.
Chico and B-Man Show.
Welcome back, folks. If you just tuned in, you missed the show, and it was a good one. Probably
Really good.
maybe the best one we ever did.
It's a revelation. Okay, I've got it all out now.
Yeah, we found out the B-Man had, has been in the big house for a short period of time. But anyhow, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll be back.
Sure.
And don't litter, right?
Don't litter ever. That's why I do like this. You see me doing like this? No. Don't litter.
Good night, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Little children running all about. Tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind? My favorite dinner's cooking on the stove. The music's playing soft and slow. There's a red negligee playing on the bed. What's going on in that pretty red head? Tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind? Tell me what's on your mind. What's on